Charlie, Ghana hot, Ghana hot. The weather has changed. Hamatan is here. I'm wearing a tank top, a Rihanna ball. But some people decide to turn up the heat in this country for themselves to crazy proportions. By the way, welcome to another episode of Social Movements, where we deal with all kinds of online trends. If you're new here, give this video a like, hit the subscription button, click on the bell, and click on all. So like I said, some people, they turn the heat up for themselves in the name of Shatta Wale and Bulldog. The mamata has gotten to another serious level. Bulldog has decided to turn to the authorities and make an official case against Shatta Wale by going to the judicial services, which he said he doesn't believe in. I guess matter change. I say I saw nine out on Sabbath and I saw on Sa. I saw nine. Yeah, in the past, Bulldog says he doesn't believe in the judicial system of this country, but things change, people change. So he's made an official claim of defamation against Shatta Wale, and that if Shatta Wale doesn't basically render an apology, there'll be a price to pay. The rate be long, but I'm gonna go through it with you if you haven't come across it. It says writ of sermons writ issued from Accra on the 7th, which is yesterday, in the High Court of Justice, General Jurisdiction Division, Accra, AD 2022, between Lawrence Nana Siama, aka Bulldog, and Charles Nyama Mensah, aka Shatta Wale, or Elias Shatta Wale. An action has been commenced against you by the issue of this writ by the above named plaintiff, Lawrence Nana Siama Hansen. Statements of claim. Point 1. The plaintiff, 44-year-old husband and father of 4 children, is a music and entertainment professional, having had a formal tertiary education in music performance and the creative arts of Ghana College of Arts. Okay. Bragging kakra, Bragging kakra, before the hammer is delivered. 2. The plaintiff has, for about 2 decades, applied himself diligently to various aspects of his training and trade: production, directing, advertising, managing, marketing, distributing, visual arts, among others, to become a multiple award-winning music and entertainment personality, and thereby one of the most successful music producers and artist manager in Africa. 3. The plaintiff owns, directs, runs, and operates a public Facebook page which he styles as bullgod of Bull House, with more than 130,000 followers. The defendant, number 4, who also goes by the name Styles Bandana Shatta Wale, among others, i.e. multiple award-winning musician and one of the most successful music artists in Africa. 5. The defendant owns, directs, runs, or operates several social media accounts and pages, including the one styled as Shatta Wale into bracket Shatta Movement, Charles Nyama Mensah into bracket Shatta Wale, at Shatta Wale GH, Shatta Wale Nima, and with millions of social media friends and followers. The relationship between the plaintiff and the defendant. Number 6. The plaintiff has managed the defendant or his music and entertainment career for an aggregate about 5 years. First, from about the year 2013 to about the year 2015, a period within which the defendant rose from a station of an obscure provincial musician, wow, to the station of a musician of global fame and stardom. Basically, again, suit kakra, bragging kakra. Basically, Bulldog is saying it be his contribution will make him rise like that. And then again, from about the year 2018 to about the year 2021, under the xylophone media arrangement. 7. However, sometime in the year 2021, the plaintiff, for many reasons, ended his professional relationship with a dance hall with the defendant, leading to a strain on their personal relationship as well. Publication in respect of Fennec Ottery's murder. Here's where it gets interesting. Point 8. Meanwhile, in the year 2014, while the plaintiff was still the defendant's manager, the police arrested and investigated the plaintiff in respect of the murder of one Fennec Ottery, Elias Phoenix, whereupon the courts, on the advice of the Attorney General that there was no evidence against him, discharged the plaintiff. Number 9. Then on or about November 2, 2022, the defendant made a defamatory publication on his Facebook page about the plaintiff, particulars of the defamation. I think we all know that the whole bullgod situation, you are bringing the secrets out and blah blah blah. We already know that. Everybody has covered that, including myself. So I'm gonna skip point 10. That by publishing the words in paragraph 9 of this statement and claim about the plaintiff, the defendant meant or wanted to be taken to mean A, that the plaintiff was the person who planned, effected, or had a hand in the murder of the said Fennec Autry. B, the plaintiff confessed to him, the defendant, that he, the plaintiff, planned, effected, or had a hand in the murder of the said Fennec Autry. So point A basically saying Shatta Wale is what he post meant was that Bulldog was the one who did that to Fennec Autry or had a hand in it. B basically means Shatta Wale is accusing Bulldog of confiding in him that he did it or had a hand in it. C, that the plaintiff is a criminal gangster and a danger to society and ought to be in jail rather than walk freely in the streets. Okay. D, that the defendant's claims in the publication are factual, truthful, and must be taken seriously by the public law enforcement authorities. E, that the plaintiff is not a person who should be trusted with lawful, honest, or serious music, media, entertainment business, or other honest businesses. 11. The public took the defendant's claims very seriously, causing even the Ghana Police Service authorities to, on the same day, announce publicly that they had opened investigations into the defendant's publication in respect of His Excellency Nanado and John Mahama. 12. The plaintiff is an ardent subscriber to the politics and the ideals of His Excellency John Mahama, the former president and presumptive presidential candidate of the National Democratic Congress. 13. That soon after the publication, which is mentioned in paragraph 9 of this statement of claim, the defendant published yet another defamatory post on his Facebook page about the plaintiff. Particulars of defamation, and I quote, You said former President Mahama asked you if you can get him gunmen to do some job for you, right? I believe this publication has since been deleted. That proof ourselves. Some people they claim say it be Shatta Wale, some people they claim it is not. But whatever it is, Bulldog believes that account is also operated by Shatta Wale. 14. The publication, which is mentioned in paragraph 13 of the statement of claim, contains an innuendo. Particulars of innuendos. Charlie, this no be joke. A, that the person who read the publication, which is mentioned in paragraph 13 on this statement of claim, have also read or are likely to have also read the pieces of publication which are mentioned in paragraph 9, 16, 22, and 30 of this statement of claim. B, that the person who read the publication, which is mentioned in paragraph 13 of this statement of claim, would have known or found a way of knowing that the person referred to in that paragraph is the same person Bulldog. Yeah. Some people also try to play semantics with this thing, like he didn't mention name. That I even had somebody arguing with me on one of my previous upload about the subject in the comment section. Like you can play pretend like we don't know who he's talking about, but at the end of the day, everybody knows Shatta Wale meant Bulldog. I want to mean deny. Everybody knows. So you can claim say he didn't say this or that, but you know every discerning mind knows say it's Bulldog they talk about. 15. By publishing the words in paragraph 13 of this statement of claim about the plaintiff, the defendant meant or wanted to be taken to mean A, that the plaintiff is a person who engaged in illicit gun violence, contract killing, and other related crimes. B, that the plaintiff is a person of little or no sense of judgment or integrity, and a person who would go around to talk carelessly about people and peddle injurious lies about them. C, that the plaintiff is not a person who should be trusted with lawful, honest, or serious music, media, entertainment business, or other businesses. Statement of claim, wherefore of the plaintiff claims from the defendants as follows. Okay, whoever did this print job did a terrible job. Charlie, you can barely read anything. Me, who she? But I'm gonna try. 1. A declaration of the court that the series of publications made by the defendant as particularized in the statement of claim are defamatory to the plaintiff. 2. A declaration of the court that the series of publications made by the defendant in the statement of claim are malicious. 3. An order of the court directed at the defendant to, on all his social media pages or accounts, make a publication on 7 consecutive days of an unqualified retraction of an unreserved apology for the defamatory words that the defendant had published about the plaintiff, such retraction and apology to be vetted and approved by the plaintiff's lawyers. 4. An order of the court for perpetual injunction restraining the defendant, his agents, worksmen, assigns and services from publishing or further publishing any defamatory words against the plaintiff. 5. General damages for defamation. 6. Special damages for defamation. 7. Punitive damages for malicious publication of falsehood against the plaintiff. 8. Cost. And 9. Any other orders of remedies that the court may deem fit. This writ was issued by Dr. Justice Serim Sai, SQ, whose address for services, I can even barely read this, even my eye pain me. But basically the breakdown of all of this is that he's asking the court of law to ask Shatta Wale to back up his claims he made or retract his claims and pay certain penalties for defaming him. I don't know. For claims of having been involved, having been the one who orchestrated, having been the one who killed Fennec Otre, and also having involved the name of President Mahama, saying President Mahama asked him to find him some gunmen. So he's asking a retraction of all of these things Shatta Wale said on his various social media handles, asking him to make public apology on same social media handles, and even that apology self, it won't be just accepted just because Shatta Wale made it. Those apologies, if he comes and writes himself, Bulldog's lawyers will have to review it and agree to those apologies before the case die. Basically, that's it. And it's also asking for settlements, basically monetary settlements, even though it doesn't say exactly the amount he's looking for or he's asking for, but basically he's asking for some penalties, like after all of this accusation, that's what he's saying, to wipe the tears from his face. Basically, that's what he's saying in this whole defamatory suit, the tinting in the teeth here and the plenty English in there. That's what it boils down to. So yeah, it's going to be a very interesting November and probably December too, and might even boil into the new year 2023. So I'm going to be here for you, and I will keep you updated. Come here and do this with y'all. Let me know what you think about this situation. Leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe. Catch you later in the next video.